are tons of red flags in relationships, but these 5, you should always say no and walk away whenever you notice them. Hey guys, it says Diaries. Today we are talking about 5 red flags you should never ignore, irrespective of your gender, because you might be the red flag. These signs I'm about to talk about are toxic. Before we get into the video, if you are here to subscribe to my channel, make sure to subscribe, turn your post notification on so you know when I post my videos, like, comment, and share. The first red flag we are going to talk about is not spiritually sound. Okay, so they are the type that they don't believe in God, they don't believe in anything, they mock your faith. They don't think it's God first. They try to pull you away from God. They don't have any connection with God. When you ask them, when was the last time you prayed? They'll be like, it's been long ago. Like, let me say this example. As a Muslim, you ask some the last time they prayed, and this is maybe during Ramadan. If there is no Ramadan, there is no Salat for them. They think it's only when there is fasting, because it is fasting. That is the only time that it is necessary to pray. Maybe there's a big issue or something. You're like, let's pray about it, and they're like, there's no need now, karamo. That's unnecessary. That karamo is Yoruba to make you feel stupid for trying to put God first, because we know it's God first in everything. So if they are the type that are pulling you away from God instead of moving you closer, they're a red flag. Just leave. Stay away from such person. It is always going to be God's first. So the second one we are going to be talking about is disrespect. Your partner is disrespectful. They are the type that treat your feelings like they don't matter when you're trying to express yourself, try to communicate how you feel. They make you feel less of yourself. They joke about your insecurities in public, in private. In fact, people start from private. In private, they'll be joking about your insecurities. You'll be feeling hurt, but when you try to bring it up, they'll tell you they are just joking, they are just playing. Why are you making a big deal out of it? In public, in front of their friends, they start calling you names. And telling you, like, you can be even with pointing their hand to their headlights and telling you that what you're saying does not make sense now, could make sense. And they even joke about your looks in front of their friends, and tell you, I'm just playing. They'll tell you they are just joking, it's not that deep. But do you know that with time, even their friends will start calling you those things, will start treating you the way your partner is treating you. When you're already calling your partner names in front of your friends, and even in front of their own friends, you know how embarrassing that can be. And you're telling them, and they're still doing it in front of other people too. They are doing it before you know it. Even the other people pick the habit and start making fun of you too. So if you find such person, that such doings hurtful, and you're bringing it up, and they're treating you like it does not matter, like they don't respect you. Even people that don't respect women, oh my God, that one too. Maybe let's say their WhatsApp status is always about how women are trash, women are hoes, women need to just be used and dumped. What the fuck? I should not say that. What the heck? Because such partner is very disrespectful. And if they don't even respect women online, how sure are you that they even respect you offline? The third red flag is emotional immaturity. Okay, maybe you're trying to have a very serious conversation, mature conversations with them, or you're trying to bring issue up, maybe underlying issues, something you haven't addressed, and you're trying to just talk about it. They are the type to just react. Their best way of handling it, whatever you say, maybe whenever you guys have issues, is ghosting you. They ghost you for 3 days, 5 days, a week, and whenever you finally eat them up, because you actually be the first person to eat them up, they won't eat you up. That's the first red flag. They won't eat you up. Ghosting someone is that a way to handle conflict? Okay, so you can't have one-on-one mature talks with them. They ghost you for days in the name of, oh, I was mad at you. How do you want to build something meaningful, something tangible, with someone that cannot handle conflict, that cannot listen and, okay, sit down here, let's talk about what happened? Imagine during the relationship stage, you are even handling conflict like that. What of during marriage? What of when you're married? So whenever there is an issue, you did move out of the house and say, oh, because I was mad at you. The fourth red flag we are going to be talking about is gaslighting and manipulation. Because this one is very, very, very common in relationships. Gaslighting and manipulation. Okay, so there is an issue, or you guys, maybe you feel like your partner did you wrong. Instead of ghosting them, you decide as a mature adult to talk about what happened. And when you bring this issue up, they start telling you, you are doing too much, Jare, you are too sensitive, You are trying to make everything about you. Do you think everything is do you think everything is about you? Stop making everything all about you. Okay, so that's, yeah, I know you can relate very well, because it is very it happens to you a lot in your relationship. When you try to bring it, they tell you are too sensitive, you are an overthinker, you think you take things too seriously. Okay, I don't like the way you talk to me in front of your friends. I did not like it. Like, what was there now? Something in a way that they do this thing to the extent that you start thinking you are the one in the wrong. You start wondering, oh, maybe it is me. You start doubting your truth. You now start believing. In fact, you end up apologizing because they've already manipulated you and gaslight you into thinking that you are the one in the wrong. Say that you are the one that is now apologizing. Instead of them to apologize for their wrongdoings, they've made you see it as your own wrongdoing, and you are the one that is apologizing. This is very, very common in relationship. Please, if this is you, if this happens in your relationship, just move away. This person is a huge red flag. They are not ready to take accountability for their actions. You just end up apologizing and apologizing till you don't even know yourself anymore. You start thinking, oh, maybe I don't know, is always doing too much. Before you know it, if you don't even want to bring up issues again, things that are hurting your feelings, things that are affecting you, don't want to bring it up anymore, because you're like, I don't want them to talk. It's me that is an overthinker, Jerry. I don't want please, that relationship is not your soul. And if it continues like that till marriage, it's going to be too much. At the end, there's going to be too much for you. And maybe when you realize it, you should have been, I mean, it's not too late to break up, but you would have been hurt, maybe too hot when you finally realize it. So now, if you are watching this video, please leave that relationship. If your partner is a manipulator or a gaslighter, just leave. The last but not the least that we're going to be talking about today is no purpose or vision. Aimless. In bracket, aimless. Your partner is aimless. That's a very, very huge red flag. They're the type that when you ask them, okay, so what are your goals, your dreams, they're like, well, I don't know, Jerry, we'll just see how it will go. We'll see how it goes. They don't have plans. They don't even try for growth. They don't think growth is the last thing on their mind. They don't think of growing. They're not investing in any business. They're not trying to learn a skill. The only thing they do every day is wake up. In fact, they even wake up by 12 or 1. That's the start of their own day. From the night that they sleep, or maybe in the morning that they sleep, they wake up by 12. Press phone, social media, go and watch TikTok and Instagram. Not like they're even learning what to do. That's watching funny videos, watching skits. That's what they are doing. When you ask them, so what's your plan now? They don't have a direction. They don't have anything to follow. I know, to be sincere, Nigeria can actually make you like that. But what plan do you have for yourself in case there's an opportunity? You never know when an opportunity will come. But because you've never even thought of it, you don't even have anything in plan for yourself. You just lose the opportunity. That person, normal, should be a red flag. Irrespective of how your relationship is, a lazy person is a red flag. When you not even try encouraging them that, oh, maybe, do you think you can learn so, or do you think maybe you should do so? They'll tell you, well, excuses upon excuses. They are always looking for something to say, something flimsy, something very unrelatable and stupid. It's always their excuses. Please, when exactly we there? You get me? Relationships shouldn't just be about vibes. It is about growth, values, visions, purposes. Someone that you don't have those things, relationship that does not have those things in them, in it, is what's the essence of such relationship. Stop waiting for your red flag, thinking that, oh, they'll be good one day or better one day. Just move from the relationship. Work on yourself. Let them go work on themselves. Some might not even work on themselves ever, but work on yourself and start afresh. You get me? Well. Thanks for watching this video. Let me know in the comments if the red flag that you know that this is the number one red flag that you can never accept, that you know your number one red flag in a person. Comment, let me know in the comment section. If you are yet to subscribe, go and hit the subscribe button. And also my anonymous link is in the description box, where you can send anonymous questions or messages to me that I'll be replying to with a video. You can like, comment, and share this to someone that needs to learn, someone that needs to know this. With your full chest, send it to them. Yes, let them know that they should stay away from that red flag that they are calling relationship. Stay away from it. Well, that's going to be all for now. I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye.